Welcome everyone, welcome back to Wright Trials and Tribulations. I hope you're all doing well on this fine day or night, wherever in the hecklings you are. Let's continue on with episode 4, Turnabout Beginnings, shall we? By the way, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Here's a man who eats a chain ball. Let's get back to this thing, shall we? But yeah, tell me what's going on. A lot of things have been happening this week so far, hasn't it? We got Pokemon coming out this week, the Sonic movie released a new trailer. A lot of crazy things going on this week. Mr. Falls, oh! Whoa, he's eating that ball again. I'm sorry. Your first time watching an Ace Attorney stream? If this is your first time, I think you might be confused. You might get confused. I want to say thanks. You're really good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there, once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we gotta get past. Obstacle? Hold on, I just gotta make sure my head looks all right with everybody. That's always one thing, the head has to look fine. Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that police woman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. And your first time being early? Yeah, you usually pop on, but then you're like out in an instant, like you've been Dano snapped out of my chat for some reason. Info, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy's on death row for. I didn't do nothing, I didn't kill nobody, I never lie. Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. Oh, he's gotten serious now. That day, 5 years ago. Hey, Pixel Dog, welcome to the stream. How you doing? That day, 5 years ago. I dream of it every day. Oh, back on that bridge. This picture. It reminds me everything. Bridge looks same, just like then. 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. The same bridge, so it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Ah, sorry buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Hey, there's the name. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister. Nani? Are you serious? Ooh, the girl. Let her go. And this is what happened currently. Or 5 years ago. No, this is 5 years ago. Shut up! Come closer! And I kill her! Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Ah. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Ah, so Valerie's the one with the gun. That's him 5 years ago with the crazy fro hair, and the girl is his girlfriend? She's small though. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect a little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong, no protect sister. Valerie betrayed me, betray us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything, all lies, all make-believe, kidnapping too. A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. My waifu. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says. Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Valerie was in on it? Dahlia's family rich, jewelry business. We get one jewel, that's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. As for $2 million diamond, make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. Hold on, he's 25. And she's duh, so we can't find out her age. But in a previous case, I found out that she is Dahlia Hawthorne. It's the same exact girl. This is Melissa Foster, but let's say she's 19. So 5 years ago, 20 to 14. So wait, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. She was 14 and he was 20? Huh. Nani? Alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman... Still a weird relationship thing, really. But that woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She'd shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in arm, Dahlia. She jumped in the river. Well, you don't have to at me at it. I can see the chat. Jump. You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. I love that no one's questioning the weirdness of the age gap. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. And she says to nobody, "Ma'am, this is a Wendy's?" These 5 years, all I wonder is why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear an answer come from her mouth, that's all. So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? Spider-Man. Huh, his senses were tingling all over. You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? So she took the diamond, and if she's not there, she jumped off with it. Dahlia put it in backpack. And she was like, $2 million! Oh wait, I'm gonna die! Now gone with Dahlia. Gone. Forever. Into Eagle River. With $2 million of jewelry. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now, we're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. They never found her. Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teen angel. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14. Okay, there we... Okay, he was 20 when it happened. Yup. Weird. Red alarm rings. We just need... We need a freaking... I don't know this. That's what I need. That's the sound effect I need. Weird. 14? I guess you were robbing craters before diamonds. Finally, somebody brought it up. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days. Falls takes the fall. I get it. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really, It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet. The diamond. The Chaos Emerald. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Alright, let's get back to this. But that's... back in court. Now then, let's continue with the trial, Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand the defense lawyer wanted to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course, I think. Huh. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten? Mr. Armando? Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. You see, no matter how bad it gets, always smile. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Never, kitten. Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course, Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. No! I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why... I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see you're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. So many butterflies around here. Very well, then let's hear what the witness has to say. Alright, we gotta prove that she's guilty. We gotta prove that this girl is not innocente. I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl, I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Hold on, I gotta raise the monitor up a bit. I'm looking downwards, I gotta look up a bit. Let me see. If I raise it up like that, will that work? Actually, I think this might work, yeah. Because I feel like I gotta look down, but if I look up here, maybe a little more higher? I'll try that. Alright, out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. Somehow I had to tie her to this case. Alright, you heard the judge. You heard not the judge, Armando. Sharpen the claws and put on the best smile. And then they get scratched. And it's like, ah. I was out of the country until the year before last. So, what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed. It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone. What? I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal ID. What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? Sure? Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in? Hey Leo, welcome to the stream. Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in, and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case. I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne. Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to the official testimony? Yes, please, Mr. Judge. So that's just added? Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that? Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh, well, that can't be helped. Why is he agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth? The first time you saw either one of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yes, it really was a coincidence. Until I entered college, I had never ever been to Eagle Mountain before. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. Oh, like a gold digger. Cause she's got the diamond, right? But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer to easy to get to. Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college? Kanye West begins playing what's the album? God's Plan? The prosecution objects to any questions that involves the private life of the witness. All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime. And my material witness to the crime is this Snapple in my hand. Oh, Gold Digger, got it. I don't really listen to all of his stuff, so Gold Digger is a term, but I guess Kanye West also puts that as a track, I guess? I don't know. Oh man, that's good. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent. Thank you, she's really gone too far. Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here. I hardly said anything, talk about sensitive. My goodness, she's got the judge wrapped around her thumb. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's... Wait, how are you gonna defend yourself against that? Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's possible that, at that time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. Huh, that's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair. That wicked inmate, I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. Wait, how would she know about that, though? You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of ID, right? Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as ID. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. Wait, I think we should have it at it, cause I think... How does she know white scarf, though? I like it added to the testimony, please. Oh no, I'm not dating Selena and Tomodachi Life. Whatever will I do? I know. I will cry. Sorry, I got no tears. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. Mental health is very important. Please take care of your mental health, everybody. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I... Enough. Witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Let's see, I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Wait, how would she know it's a white scarf? She wouldn't have known, cause she doesn't have the victim note. Miss Melissa Foster wouldn't have known the note. And plus, this scarf isn't white, it's blue. So how would she know about that? Does she know that she's... Let me see. Oh, gotcha. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Oh, you're talking about this scarf right here, eh? Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. 1,500 channel points for Pixel to say that's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. You know what, Pixel Dog, for you, I'll make it 2,000. How about that? Would you want that, though? I'll make it 2,000 just for you. Let me see. Can I actually add that right now? I think I can. Here we go. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I'll say that. There we go. I'm gonna put... Alright, there you go, Pixel Dog. There's your lovely request. I think you gotta refresh the stream if you want to see that, though. 3,000 for Pixel to say I have no dignity? Maybe next time. I have no dignity. Oh my goodness. So many, like, silly channel points. Why did you channel points, though? I've got her now, just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. White? This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Oh, gotcha. Oh, what now, Edgeworth? Well, it was foggy that day and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is because she knew about the note that says wear white scarf, but the scarf that she saw was blue. She's a grade A liar. Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows Mr. Falls' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf? Ugh! Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? No! Got on the ropes. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yup. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... Talk to Dahlia. The presumably deceased sister. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Red scarf, blue scarf, white scarf, banana scarf. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. Tell her this time. There is her name all right there, right there. What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne? Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. Oh no! Flick? You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course. She had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the Dusky Bridge and was lost in the river. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster? I believe that's the same age you are. That's right. 19, both the same person. Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying that's a lot of damage. Oh wow, that really fit, Alex. Oh my goodness. Miss Faye, you're not saying that's a lot of damage. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Ah, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a three-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Whoa! Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness. Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we'll conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say? Huh. It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. It makes sense, Alex. You've been here a lot. You probably have, like, a lot of points. No way, but then why? If he hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't gonna say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. But I thought she died 5 years ago. That's a lot of points. We thought so as well, but well, as you can see. Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. Ah! She said what, but I went, ugh. I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow you turned it around on me. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course, aren't I? No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Mia is a kitten? I mean, she's been called kitten by Diego this whole time. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? Ah, the rashness of youth. How charming. This coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? What's the motive for killing her? I don't really have much evidence to use. I could use the diamond. But it's like, what's the motive for killing her own sister? She wouldn't kill her own sister for the diamond. That bridge, wear white scarf. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. So maybe it could be the whole truth. That Dahlia did not want her sister to know the truth. That they faked the ransom, but I thought Valerie was in the ransom as well. Meaning that if all three got out. This is the only one I have that really works. I'm gonna give it a shot with the victim's note. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. Jonjo, you don't have to be sorry for anything. People can leave whenever they want. You're not required to stay here the whole stream, you know. Nobody is. You don't have to say sorry, because it's like, if everybody did that, I feel bad. Nobody's forced to be here. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time, the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. Alex is staying here against his will, got it. He says his own will, but I'm gonna say against it. A terrific story, Miss Faye, if you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well, I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf? Yes, I'll try. I'm your little maple leaf. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia? But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Oh boy. 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life as Melissa Foster. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again. If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up, we've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve. What info? Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us in the lobby. I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by, yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too. Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret. Alright, let's blow this whole thing up. Let's go find out which one seems suspicious. 5 years ago, she was kidnapped. The ransom prize was a raw diamond. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Shove forward? That seems weird. Shoving forward, you have to get pushed aside. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but let me try pressing that. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. Yeah, because look right there. How can you be shoved from behind if they're like side to side? Side to side. I was dazed. I tried to run away. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. Bloodthirsty grin? Ooh. And in the next instant... Splash. Oh no. Joni! How you doing, Joni? Welcome. I advised the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift. I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. Cause baby, No, Alex, stop. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run, then just one little shove from behind. That was it. Cause the thing is, there's side. You have to be shoved aside. How can you be shoved from behind? Wait, the thing is, if you're shoved from behind... Wait. You see the bridge, right? You see the bridge. You can't get shoved off. You have to be like thrown over. You have to be like you have to jump off. You either jump off or something like that. That's it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. But yeah, Joni, you made it on time. How you doing so far? I hope you've been doing well, Joni. Let's see. Oh, that worked. Cool. You see that Mr. Falls pushed you into the river. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls. Flick? I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. Impossible? I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 days. Another updated bridge report. If someone had pushed you from behind as you acclaimed... Oh, that too? You would have felt, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Ouch. And we know how much bedrock hurts in Minecraft, right? That's a big hole right there. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago, but for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this? You see, Just a moment, Your Honor. The updated water report. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge side wires. You can't be serious! Order in the court! I'm perfect. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about that? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Let's see. Yeah, you can. How can you be shoved to the side? You literally have to jump off because look how high that is. I'm gonna choose this. That's crazy, Your Honor. All of the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It will be impossible to push someone off from there. No! But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and yeeted her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Ooh. Order, what is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the river intentionally. What is this? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey, Chain Chomp, my sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Baby Edgeworth. Edgeworth baby. Edgeworth's baby. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she wanted to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the river. The diamond. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. Ugh! No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. Oh no, gun and knife. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. And then she jumped in with the diamond, risking her life for $2 million. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Oh, that's a bit creepy. Why, that's simply ridiculous! Order! Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon! And there was one more person who helped to make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your own demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister Valerie Hawthorne. So silent. Oh, is that her? Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Oh. Forgive me, it's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that. Well, Miss Fey? I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something? Yeesh. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. Uh-oh. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it. Huh. Hold on. Like Diego, I need my drinking breaks as well. It just needs to happen. Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that? Mr. Armando! Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's still no evidence, even if there is no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dolly Hawthorne murdered her sister Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car, and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yeah, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? You need a coffee now? I don't like coffee. Dislike me now. There is only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Herself, Dolly Hawthorne. Listen up, this is your last chance. Think it over carefully one more time. Relax, Mia. Okay. I got it. I thought I can get a joke answer. That'd be bad, though. There's only one more person who can testify. The one who was actually there, I believe. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Gumshoe. I wish Gumshoe can help, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there 5 years ago. Only one person that knows what Dolly's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Oh no. This is it. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it, no way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Game theory. Armando does not know Mia's name, and that's why he calls her Kitten. That actually sounds believable, though. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago she promised never ever betray each other. Terry, Dahlia, it's true. You are alive. You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Oh. Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness, go! I'm sorry. I apologize. Water. Please, water. Can't talk. Need water. Oh well, I guess I'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than heck itself. Ugh. He's acting a bit strange. Okay, I guess he's just thirsty. We all get thirsty. That day, 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia. Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, Kitten. I think. Alright, he's not 100% sure. Cool. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? It was raining, already dark too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls? Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong memories. Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of an eye. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put no body in that car. You were watching the car. That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was watching car. What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but you can play Uno on the bridge, right? Everybody can play Uno on the bridge. Something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction? I wonder what's on the other side of the bridge. No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it. Anyway, nobody came, no car, nothing. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne? I never lie, it's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face. Wait a minute, if you have remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification? Yeah, play solitaire with Uno cards. I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different, it was Valerie. Hold on, something came up weird about that though. No, you asked to wear a scarf, you're covering up for her. You didn't know her face because you didn't see her for 5 years. This has to be a lie. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that? Yeah, I'm sure. You're sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying. Huh? Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo, it's perfectly clear. Obviously the person that came first will be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Oh, also that, I always find the solution one way, but the game is like, it was really this way, you just showed your work wrong. Whoops. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. He's making weird sounds. Is that metal ball that tasty? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there. No! That locket! That locket came back! Oh. And then she gave it to Phoenix, which hit... Oh my goodness. There's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Ugh. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Oh! Mr. Falls? What? Did he just cough up? He just coughed up blood! That's enough. Please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. No wonder. In Mia's second case, the bottle was found to have poison in it. He just drank the poison in the bottle! No! Stop the trial! Your Honor! We need a recess! I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we're so close! Just a little more! I was gonna prove your innocence! No. Don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia. Again. Mr. Falls! Mr. Ar Armando, thanks for the coffee. Mr. Falls! Did he just... No! Holy heck! And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. Alex, you're right. Both Mia and Edgeworth's cases ended in death. Holy, what a first case! But one person, the true criminal Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Sheesh. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. What the heck is it? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando. Holy heck. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. One year after this all happened, Dahlia gave Phoenix that locket. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. Yee, she's really a demon. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Wait. Are we gonna find out more in the 5th case? Is this like the final one? Bridge to the turnabout. Holy heck. Looks like this is it. I'm just gonna take a small break, but I'll be right back, everybody, alright? Gonna take a small break. I'll be back in about a minute. I say about a minute. Give it some time. Watch the chair for me while I go check something out real quick. I'll be RB real quick. Be right back. Okay. How's everybody doing so far? Everybody having an alright time so far? It's only been an hour. We finished the 4th case, and now we're up to the 5th one. Hope all of you are doing well. But yeah, anybody catch some good news this week? This good things like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. The model just got remade, and it looks so much better now. Let's see, what else has been going on? Sword and Shield is coming out Friday. I'm looking forward to recording that for a series, so look forward to that coming out on YouTube soon. And up to the 5th case in Trials and Tribulations. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Oof. Alrighty then. Let's do it. Let's get ready for this. Oh wait, that's the statue. Shichishito. The treasure Curain village heirloom, whose name means 7-branched sword. Hey, eating more chips is good though. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Oh man, all those memories though. Mia, Maya, pearls. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. Dahlia. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed. Man, it's already it's gotten so deep though. The illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Who got this time? This is the 5th case. By the way, before I continue on, I should probably change that. Case 5. What is it? Bridge to the Turnabout? I think is it called Bridge to the Turnabout? Just gonna check real quick. It's called, yep, Bridge to the Turnabout. I'm gonna call it Bridge to the Slough. There we go. I'll change it to that real quick. I just want to update it that it's case 5 right now. We're not on case 4 anymore. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you? Sure. You're a spirit medium after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearl, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls looks so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hatakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? Nope, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way, how can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this plate. Hold up. Now hold the subreddit r/horror hold up right now. What the heck? Is that... Why is she back? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the... What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Are you freaking serious? This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? How's the crew at Temple? I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes, oh thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Oh, Colt! Ah! Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, goodness. Aw, Mia. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. There's been a glitch in life, says Alex. Oh, goodness. Here we are. How's the crew? Wow, it's so cold. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly! Well. That's a lot of damage. There you go, Pixel Dog. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Oh my, thank you for coming all this way. Come now, you must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we... Oh, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would... Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. What? Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get a reservation. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Sure, first, would you like to see my badge? Do you think you could take a look at this? I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm not very much in demand. I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest... CB, you missed a lot. You missed a sad ending. Things got dark. By the way, CB, Pokemon Sword and Shield in 3 days. It's coming out soon. And also Sonic's redesign looks superb. It's so good. And to be honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Yeah, I've heard that the artist for Sonic Mania worked on the new design, which is why Sonic looks like that, though. Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. Getting Shield and Sobble... Alex, I think you're copying me. I'm getting Shield and Sobble as my starter. Stop copying me. Oh, she won't check out the magazine, so she's not gonna tell me about the other nun. Sword and Score Bunny? Looks like I got a rival then. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seem to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Which is where I am right now. Everybody, you want to come with me to the land of make-believe? Let's go to the land of make-believe, everybody. Let me show you the land of make-believe. The land of make-believe. You see here, this is the land of make-believe right here. Got it? Now this is reality. Let's see, CB, you love Sobble's Final Evo, but you love Score Bunny. I don't know anything about the Final Evos. I'll find out myself when the game gets out. I have kept I kept away from spoilers so much. I've heard people are like streaming the game right now, I think. So what exactly is the special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water? Oh, goodness. That's cold. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? Iris? Is that another name for her now? First Melissa, now Iris. What's next? She's gonna be Bikini next? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kinda sounds like... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris... Where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Oh, Pearl's like... Say that again, I dare you. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? So she's in the inner temple, huh? Let me go check around here for a bit. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kinda put your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Curating Village. We used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. I was born in the wrong time. If I was born in the right time, I'd be a boomer right now. Oh, look, it's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh, so which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Can I say money and be right? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. Money for the win! What are you apologizing for? She was being honest. Oh, look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know? Snow motorcycle things. Snowblowmobile. Snowblowmobile. Same thing. A snowdercycle. Okay, Savvy, you got it. Snowdercycle. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she can race like the wind on the snowmobile. Slowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me ride on... She'd give me ride on this blow snowmobile. What is the sentence? She'd give me ride. Don't you mean she'd give me a ride? Maybe Desiree give me ride on blow snowmobile. Ooh. Ugh, I told you, a snowmobile. She'd give me ride. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying at tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? Share a clip, you just post a link here. Just post a link in the chat. They've gotta have a heater in there. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't wanna die. I'm not worried, I brought my hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? If the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job. Who wants a snowblowmobile? Oh wait, why did I go to the bridge? Oh wow, lovely photoshopping skills, right? That clearly looks like it's been written on a rock. Even though the rock is sideways. Lovely localization efforts. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing really fast. Wait, is this the bridge? Is this Dusky Bridge? What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3. Is mine just telling me what I should think I should be doing? It might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. But by the way, the bridge looks fixed, though. So, in the 5 years that passed between now and then, they fixed the bridge. They finally fixed the bridge. I don't know, that rock says Dusky Bridge, but it can't be Dusky Bridge. CB, you got a good point there. Fantastic point! That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. You're right. It's very dusty and dusky and everything. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. No! That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Let's sacrifice the rabbit now! It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. Would it be so great if you had spiritual powers too? Really, I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. I see dead people. Somebody help me. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusty. It says Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Well, your hair does. Nick, just let me rip off one of your spiky hairs and I'll chisel it. I mean, Phoenix's hair is spiky enough. You can use a chisel and a hammer to friggin' write on a rock. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smart of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Oof, oof, oofy oof. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. But he didn't say he didn't have a pencil. It's confirmed. Phoenix has pencils. So I guess that's it. Just go back to, let's go check out the main hall and see Iris. Ooh, it looks very nice in here. The main hall, I think it's even colder in here. Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. 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 Oh my goodness, why did I get that Baldy clip in my mind again? Yum, yum. Weird, I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? Do you think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. What a cute little acolyte. See, but don't ever say that. Oh. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Deoxnum. Elise Deoxnim? How do you pronounce that last name? Deoxnim? Miss Elise Deoxnim. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. Donim. Elise Donim? I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zavari, a fortune teller? I've got all your books, Miss Donim. So it's French, Donim. Miss Elise Donim. Donim. What a sweet thing to say, and please call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. Children on YouTube. Is your channel safe for kids? If it's not, then you get demonetized. That's why my books will never get demonetized. And really beautiful picture books too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow. It must have been a really great story. Once upon a time, there was a bottle. Luigi got inside the bottle. Luigi closed the bottle. The bottle turned green. The end. Green starts with G. Spell it with me. G. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Maurice. Maurice Stoneham. I believe he's off doing landscape sketches now. On Maurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise, anything for you. Man, John, you're always going to the violent ends. The crazy dark ends. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. It got hurt. The end. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Rose is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robes as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal spear? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl's like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes, please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Well, John, I'm sorry that all that's been happening. But just know that if you just want to watch the stream to escape from that a little bit, but, you know, I just hope you're alright, though. The thing that matters is that you're alright, though. And I hope that the ones around you are okay as well. I just want to know that you're here just to escape from that just a little bit, though. It's hard. All that matters is that you're okay. That's all, okay? But it's just that if once you're telling me, it's like I really don't know how to respond to that. I'm not licensed to help with that kind of stuff. Where's my missile button? It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Oh, so Iris is there. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Alrighty then, let's do it. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. No fighting. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Oh yeah, let me check around this place. I want to see what this is. There are straw zabuton cushions around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. Pixel should be a therapist? Well, to be a therapist, I gotta take classes for that. If it was another option for my career, maybe I would, but I got my own issues to deal with as well. I need a therapist if I were to be a therapist. Ha! I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kinda like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during test, and I can't read these walls. I mean, I may not be a licensed therapist, but I do want people to know that when you're watching, you're fine. You're just relaxed. I don't want to be a screamy or ragey streamer. I just want to be a streamer that when you hear my voice, you know you're in a good place. And I don't want you coming here and it's like, oh, what the? And it's like, boop, 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 boop. It's like censoring all over the place. It's like, Pixel, what happened? I remember you being a cool person, but then you started screaming. And then when you cursed one time, you changed. You started throwing garbage cans out the window. And I'm like, garbage changes a person. I became what I'd thrown. So yeah, don't ever write on bathroom walls to cheat. Don't ever cheat by writing on bathroom walls, okay? It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kurian Village last year. CV, you actually kind of want to be a therapist, but you don't want to go through more than 4 years of college. Have you decided what your major would be? Because I'd say go with whatever you want to be, though. If you want to go for a therapist, then the hard work will be worth it. Nope. Alright, so if you want another life lesson, because I gave you a life lesson before, here's another life lesson. If you're going to take up to 4 years of college, use the first year to decide what you really want to do. You have up until a year or a year and a half of college to decide what you want to do. If you decide any major after that, And for the first year or year and a half, if you didn't rack up enough credit, you're going to be in college longer. So before you go to college or while you're in your first year of college, decide what you want to do. I say that to a lot of people because there are people I know that have stayed in college longer because they either decided their major too late or they changed majors throughout during their college career, which made them take new classes on top of their old classes. So it's like, take your time. You have a year, and a year is a long time. But don't let it fly by. College will be an experience. And it's where I made friends that I will know for a lifetime. And college is good. Even though it racked up a lot of debt, it's like, I racked up a lot of college debt, but I've got to know people I'm going to know for like my life. It's all good. CB's only a junior. Well, you got at least 2 years, CB. You got at least 2 years then. Jandra, you're in your junior year and sticking to your major. What's your major, John? There's a large Magatama on the wall. If I could see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. Imagine me carrying on this thing. I can see all the locks around the world. I can see every lock in the world. Oh, political science. Cool. Best of luck with finishing it. Where'd the Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Find out the truth, I guess. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Inner temple. Whoa. That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Oh, poor Phoenix. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. Oh, yeah, the thing is, I'm scared of heights too, but not as I was before. I love riding roller coasters, which is how I got over it. But if I were on that bridge, I'd be acting like Phoenix right now with my green face. And my hand in the shape of an L on my forehead. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. There it is. Yikes, that temple's in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here, like a ghost might jump out at you or something. A spirit medium afraid of ghost. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Crazy ironic if I do say so myself. Let's go check around here. I don't care how much you pay me, I don't want to cross that bridge again. No worries, Nick. No one's offering you any money. That's because no reasonable person will call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. Phoenix's mansion, that rotting place, aw. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to get back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Poor Nick. Poor Nick. Oh, wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. Maya, but there are so many, they wouldn't notice if I just took just one. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? There was a wooden statue? It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they just be a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards will break before these wires ever did. Ugh. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Yeah, because you're scaring the poor Ace Attorney. Don't scare him. What's in the garbage can? Is it me? Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator. Oh, but you've got to admit, it looks like a robot. I'm sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty. Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. But you have no imagination. I thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. A fight between a lorry and an overgrown furnace. Who'd ever pay to see that? Raise your hand, sloths. Everybody see the fight of the century. Lawyer versus incinerator. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. So long ago. Hey, a half-open gate? That's practically a welcome mat. Yeah, except the sign here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know. 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 Ooh. You expect a lawyer to go along with that. Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? That actually worked. Nice job, Nick. So that's the inner temple up ahead, huh? It looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep, then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Ew. Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Roast. Wait, what the heck is this place? Is that where mine is gonna be? In there? Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Oh. Excuse me, but who are you? You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Faye. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. Man, she just ran out. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... She just leaves, cuts the bridge, and we're stuck here forever. It's like, I'll cut the bridge now. Let's look around here, shall we? The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zavari. I know what it is. I-R-I-S. Ha! Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-I-N-G. You mean kissing? How foolish of you, Mike. What's that hole up there? Why can't I examine that hole? A hanging scroll. It doesn't look like that old either. Ah! What? What? What is it? Why did you scream like that? The scroll. It's my Oh. What? That's Maya's mother? It's Misty Faye, the master of the Curian School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. Oh, poor Maya. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I saw last her. Did they really just check the text because this is I last saw her. I last saw her. Okay, it was right. That was me. Whoops. Brain fart. Last saw her over 15 years. I last saw her over 15. That sounds right. That's right. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Aww. That's so... Oh, we can check it again? It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Curian school. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya. And the Faye family in general. Oh, goodness. There were a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? So they can sleep well while you're tortured. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just, thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Oh, come on, Maya. If you knew what was actually happening, you'd be surprised, too. Let's head on back, I guess. Woo, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Oh, sorry. Hey, you, wait up! You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. You gotta be kidding me. It's Larry. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry, gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Maurice Donim. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the bots. Shut up. I'm Maurice. And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Why? So what are you doing with the last name Donim? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you, last time? Oh yeah, that case. The mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean the magic bottle by Elise Donim? It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed, I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of the magic bottle. So his life changed thanks to a children's book. Well, Larry will make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Okay. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't ya? It's okay, I just happen to have made extra prints. That's not creepy at all. Let me take a look at that photo again. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. But she does look very charming though. She has no age. Oh no. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? Well, what are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know, it's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Oof. Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise on. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. So he did come here because of a girl. Gotcha. Wow, you're even cuter than the last time I saw you. Oh, really? Yeah, you look like a totally different person. Don't you think so, Nick? Maybe it's because we're always together, but she looks pretty much the same to me. Hey, I remember her. That's Maya's big sister. Wow, you really do remember. Yeah, who could forget a couple of gorgeous sisters? Hubba hubba. You hear that, Nick? Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's right. When I defended Larry, Mia was still alive. Dang, that was a long time ago. I haven't seen her in a while, so I bet she's gotten a lot bigger. Well, it's only been 4 months since we celebrated Ron's non-guilty verdict. Maybe so, but kids these days grow up so fast. She hasn't changed a bit as far as I can tell. Come on, Nick. I really doubt that. You just don't know because you don't pay enough attention, that's all. Sometimes I really worry about what goes on inside this guy's head. Oof, who's gonna break the news to him? Oh, he doesn't know she's dead. Oh! Never mind. She seems really motherly, doesn't she? What do you mean she seems motherly? She is my mother. She's your what? I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one. Wait a sec, why is he getting off so easy this time? Woo yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she will model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off woman? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Everyone! Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Pearl is so cute. Yay. Oh, here we are. The main hall. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. Aw, Pearly. I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Please don't tell me anything bad is gonna happen. Well, Pearl, what are you gonna do tonight? Well, if you like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Oh my goodness, this is so cute! Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Donim. Miss Donim is like her role model, so her hero, so Pearl must be ecstatic. That's so cute. So Larry, what are you gonna do? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there. Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay, and what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of a book is she reading anyway? A recipe book, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Well, not much to expect. Not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Man, like, you gotta go under the covers when it's so freezing cold. Ugh. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Ah! Oh, Miss Donim. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm gonna go look for her. Excuse me. Pearl? No. Please don't tell me she's lost in the mountain. Miss Elise Donim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk to her and maybe get some answers. Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left. Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe a role in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psych locks. Okay, so she hasn't been to the college where Dolly's been to. Because if there were any psych locks, that means she will be lying. So if there are no locks, she hasn't been lying yet. So I guess that means she's not lying. Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual powers or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy for normal people like you. Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Talking with dead people? Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Thank you? I'm sorry, but I must bid you goodnight. Wait a minute, Sister Iris! Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. CB, I'm not going to imagine Phoenix with a hood on. Sister Phoenix. Sister Wright. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh! 5 locks! It's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Oh goodness. So we did meet before. This is just getting crazy. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Hey there, Delilah. Oh my goodness. Oh! No! Oh! Somebody screamed! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard! Wait, this is from Justice for All! Why is he playing Justice for All music? That scream! I'm sure it came from around here! Someone's there! On the ground! Miss Donim! I just stepped on something soft! Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out, what do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that! Hurry and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice, you have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can! Yes, ma'am! If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will! Oh my goodness. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! Wait, what happened now? Oh my goodness, why is the bridge on fire? Dusky Bridge, it's burning down. What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Ah, what is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Maurice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But, please call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait. Am I really going? I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Because Maya's across. Ah, Nick! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge plank snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Holy heck! Wait a minute. So Phoenix fell in the river. Did he really survive? It says part 1-2 investigation. Holy heck. So the bridge burned. The bridge broke and Phoenix fell into the river. Phoenix has no way of coming back because the bridge is gone. But is Maya safe? Wait a minute. If Bikini's on that side of the bridge, that means Maya's all by herself. Maya's all by herself. Unless Iris is over there. Oh man. Oh man. That's crazy. I would say I will continue for now, but I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I need to rest up my voice because I need to rest it up for now. There's been a lot of stuff right now. But yes, thank you all for coming to tonight's stream. I hope you had a wonderful time. It's been crazy for sure. But I will stream on Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, actually you came too late. I streamed for 2 hours. I can't go anymore because I gotta record and rest up my voice for streaming. I don't want my voice to die. Because if my voice dies off, I can't do anything. But yeah, I hope you all had a fun time. I wish you all the best. Have a good day, have a good night, stay safe wherever you are, and keep up with the good news with stuff. Axel had a fun time. Yeah, I hope you had a fun time, Axel. Come earlier next time, okay, Axel? Like, come on, Axel. Okay? You just gotta come on time. Is that a problem? Axel, I'm just kidding. I know you worked very hard and you still came by my stream after working hard. I'm just joking, you know. But yeah, until the next stream, everybody, I hope to catch you then. Adios.